Can you eat beef in Kerala?
Yeah.
You eat beef in Kerala?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh, you do,
So you cut cows or buffaloes? Which one do you cut?
Buffaloes.
Not cows? And cows as well?
Cow, I don't think it is available.
So cow is not sacred in Kerala?
See, that's what I'm saying.
Look at the double standard.
What do you mean a double standard?
Is it not sacred in Kerala?
See, who is...
Can you answer the question? Is cow sacred in Kerala?
It is not the state who defines what is sacred, what is not.
Actually, it is.
No, it is not.
That's why they define which states is permitted to sacrifice cows, slaughter cows, and which state is
That's
not.
the point.
So in Kerala, is the cow sacred or not for the Hindus?
It depends on the Hindus if they want to believe in that. Yes.
Okay.
So Hindus. So you're saying Hindus can change the religion whenever they feel like.
Depends on the
Come on, look at the double standard. Are you Hindu?
No, I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian.
Indian,
Okay.
no.
So
The main thing is Indian.
as a Christian,
Indian.
Yeah, no problem.
as a
Be
Christian,
proud, no problem.
as a Christian, do you support BJP? Sorry, I'm blocking the.
Not everything. Not everything.
Not everything.
Yeah.
Do you know they actually break the churches there? Do you know that
No,
when
BJP doesn't break.
shall I show you?
Enough.
Shall I show you evidence in a mall? The
BJP doesn't break.
Let me tell you.
Let me
The unbugs came in and destroyed all these Christmas decorations in a mall.
Yes,
Okay.
they did.
So
There are a lot of crazy people everywhere.
okay.
They do that.
So as I don't know exactly why would you support them in any capacity?
See, I'm saying that I don't support everything they do. I do support the positive things they do. I do criticize the negative things.
Okay.
Such as?
Why do I need to tell you, man? You are already branded me as
It's
So I don't
okay.
need to I don't
Let's
need
have
to
a civilized
yeah,
discussion
yeah.
instead of shouting over each other.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know where you are getting this support. You shouldn't
See,
support.
when you say support, right?
No. If imagine if Jesus was here in the time of BJP, would he be for them or against them?
You wouldn't fight them. Why would you fight them? He had already.
What do you? No. When I say fight, I didn't ask fight. I said would he be supporting them or would he be against them?
He wouldn't support them or be against them. It doesn't matter.
Listen.
To him.
Did Jesus?
Doesn't matter to
Did
him.
Jesus in his time
Yeah.
support the Pharisees and the Sadducees and the Roman Empire? Did he support them?
He did not. I mean, see, you are making.
I'm asking a simple question.
No. Here you are trying to drive me into a comparison which is apple and oranges, right?
Why?
Yeah. You are comparing.
I'm talking authority versus authority.
Yeah.
Same category.
Yeah.
It's not a category error.
What do you mean authority?
Authority
It is a
in the
state.
time of Jesus, who was in authority?
Authority of where?
Of that place where he was.
The Romans were in charge.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So was he for the Romans or against the Romans?
He didn't fight the Romans.
Okay. Was he for oppression or against oppression?
He was against oppression.
Okay. So when are the Romans at that time, were they committing oppressions?
Yes, they were committing oppression.
Okay. So he was against them then.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't openly say it
Yeah.
because he
So
was.
are you implying that BJP is oppressing Indians? Are you implying that?
No, not everyone.
That is not at all.
Listen.
At all a comparison.
Listen. If that is not a comparison, do you actually believe that the BJP, their authorities, in whichever
BJP is a political party.
hear me out. Hear me. But wherever they are, a chief minister of that state is
Yeah.
a BJP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he not break or basically issue a sanction to break churches?
No.
Claiming that these are
No.
illegally built.
No,
Okay,
state.
so you're not aware of this.
No, I am aware of it.
I can show you many churches which were destroyed.
I don't know
in fact, they destroyed churches.
I don't know what media you are
Listen.
describing to.
They destroyed churches.
Yeah.
They destroyed mosques and even temples.
Illegally constructed
Temple.
buildings.
Yeah, but they can-
Illegally.
Illegally
Okay.
constructed.
Some of these places,
enclosed
listen,
buildings will be
some of these
demolished.
places have been
More-
there,
exactly.
have been there for
More
hundreds of
church,
years.
Temple, whatever it is.
I'm from India. so
Yeah.
that-
Yeah.
Illegally
We know
constructed.
exactly what's
See,
going on.
illegally
Okay?
constructed
Be careful.
mosque,
How?
temple.
Do they allow you to preach your
what,
religion?
please? That's forever.
Brother, okay.
That's
I
what
know.
you believe, right?
No.
Why do you push for others to
but
believe?
the work.
You think that
Listen,
you believe
listen.
it's for everything. Yeah.
Are you able to preach your religion in India?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
It's actually banned in
No,
most
it
states.
is not. It
Shall
is
I
not.
show you?
It is not.
Showing the evidence.
Force-
This guy doesn't know much.
At the back,
I don't
you
think
don't
he's an
know
Indian even.
Forget. I mean, I don't even want to talk to you.
How long-
You are just shouting.
How long have you lived in India?
Preaching forced conversion is
Not forced conversion.
Forced conversion.
Any conversion.
No, forced
Can
conversion.
you actually go and preach like a priest
Yes.
would do over here?
Yes,
No, it's not
yes,
allowed.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is, man.
No.
Christians are preaching in
Which state are you from?
Kerala.
Kerala. Okay.
I'm from Kerala, so
Yeah.
I speak
Is
Malayalam.
it
Christians
Kerala?
are preaching
Okay.
in Kerala.
Let's see.
Muslims are
Kerala
preaching in
is
Kerala.
better,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
but no
Not
other
in
state.
Kerala. Everywhere. Like,
No,
what do you
no, no,
mean?
you don't
So
know.
you are
You don't know.
you saying
I
that
think
there
you
are
don't
no
have a clue.
missionaries in northern part of India? There are no missionaries in
You know,
northeast.
missionaries has been killed in North
Yes,
side.
some people
you know
kill
the
them.
names?
Yes.
Yeah. You know the names as well. Yeah.
See, my brother-in-law is a priest. He is working in
So,
northeastern part of India.
Why
He is a
the
missionary.
missionaries has been killed in India?
He is yes.
Why
see,
the-
see
you
how
know, they have been banned.
India is 100.
3 years ago,
India
missionaries from the UK
India is
has been
1,500
banned
million
in India.
population.
You know why?
1,500 million population. 1.5 billion population.
And?
Yeah.
One person gets killed, right? That is an
So it
exception.
doesn't count, yeah?
It counts.
One
but
Christian missionary got killed.
See,
It
it is an
doesn't count.
exception, man. It's an
doesn't count
exception.
because
How many
he
people
was a
get killed in
missionary.
UK?
Doesn't count, yeah?
How many people get killed in UK?
Yeah, definitely. UK is
See,
unsafe.
1.5.
Definitely,
See,
yeah, you're
because
right.
he was
see,
a
there are
missionary,
crazy
he got
people in
killed.
every country who does all those crazy things. There are crazy people
Who killed that missionary? Who killed that missionary?
See, the,
Okay, here's evidence. The quotes and preaching. Indian
what
quotes.
website is this?
This is this particular one here. I'll take you here. So, it's actually listed the states where you have anti-conversion law.
Yeah, forced
Okay?
anti-conversion.
Not forced.
See, when
No, wait. Let me finish at least. Let me finish
The
and then
title
you
of the
say.
law is anti-conversion, and if you go to the details,
Okay, what
it
does
says
anti-conversion mean?
against conversion, forced conversion.
No force. Why are you using the
See,
term force?
When you are
Wait,
saying,
wait.
See,
So over a
you
dozen.
are just holding on to the nuances.
No.
right? So
You see now he's
say-
triggered.
No,
because when I
know.
brought the evidence. Wait.
No, you.
By the way, calm down.
No,
Don't
no.
get triggered. Don't.
No, I'm not
You
getting-
find your own thing. I'll find mine.
Okay, fine.
So anti-conversion law says.
What is anti-conversion law?
I'm
First
telling you if
no,
you
no.
keep quiet. Shush, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So over a dozen Indian states, example Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh, have anti-conversion laws. There's no mention of forced conversion.
See, you go into the detail, man. What is
Of course, I'll go into detail.
You said anywhere in
that is
India.
what I'm
Uttar
So,
Pradesh is
so
not
these
safe.
laws are broadly applied, okay,
What is
and
anti-conversion
prohibit
law?
sharing
Does it
faith.
say- No,
If you
no.
listen,
Anybody
if you listen, you'll understand.
Anybody who
listen
has
to
a
him.
free will.
Anybody, just listen for 1 second.
Listen to him. Yeah.
Okay? So it says here, these are the states, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh have anti-conversion laws. These laws are broadly applied and prohibit sharing faith in ways that could be interpreted as coercive, fraudulent, or inducing through benefits or aid.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So when it says it can be interpreted,
Yeah.
so there are people who interpret this by their own biases. So they will say, oh, these people are in.
That is what you're doing now,
Hold
right?
on, I'm not
This is
preaching
the
to you.
list of
Calm down.
missionaries
So in a small school,
got
in a
killed
primary
in
school,
India.
if you're preaching Christianity, they say they are forcing the children. They have
not
their
true.
own interpretation of coercion.
See, that is what I'm
Okay?
saying. You are also doing the same
For
thing. You are also
missionaries.
doing
What am I
your own
doing?
interpretation. You said anti-conversion law. You just interpreted it as per your wish. Right?
Okay, where did you learn it from?
What is it? What's
That is,
anti-conversion mean?
it's only forced conversion. Where did you learn that from?
It's a law.
Based on
Otherwise,
what? Show me the law.
Otherwise,
Show me the
that's
law.
what I said. You look it up.
Why should I look it up? You're the one making the claim.
claiming it,
No, you are the one.
The
who brought it
onus
up.
is on the one. No, you claimed it just now.
I said forced conversion is against the law.
Yeah, but where does it say
There-
you as a Christian can go and convert openly? Where does it say that?
No,
without force.
See, I can
Show me where you can do
I
this.
can preach my religion, and it is up to people who of their free will if they want to convert or not.
Okay. Do you require prior permission?
Do you know that people get
Can you
converted-
answer? Do you require prior permission
From whom?
to preach from the authorities?
From the local authorities.
I don't know about that.
All right. If you want to talk in India,
Yeah.
publicly,
Yeah.
you need
See, for
permission
public
from the
gathering,
local
for
authorities.
public gathering, if you are attracting a crowd of more people, yes, you would want what do you call notification from the police of the local police or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you allowed to? By the way, in Kerala,
That is not just for religion.
in
That's for
Kerala,
any
they-
political
For
party.
anything.
Anything,
Yeah.
exactly.
by the way, why?
It's not just for
why,
religion.
why are you not allowed to eat beef everywhere in India? Only certain states. Why?
Because certain people believe that cow is sacred for them.
Yeah, but this is a secular country.
What do you mean a secular country? So if
Which part of that you don't understand?
If that is the
It's not
case,
allowed to
so
be-
why
be-
if that is the case, why?
Do you know what a secular country
See,
means?
if-
Means it's not governed by religious laws.
Yeah.
So that is a secular country. According to the Constitution of India, is India secular or Hindu?
This is a secular country.
Good. So secular country means it should give full right to
It
religion.
doesn't matter. They can form their own law, right?
Okay, so it's not secular then.
See,
This is what democracy is.
See,
You know, that if you're secular,
yeah.
then you have the right to
Yeah,
preach
yeah.
and practice and
Yeah.
propagate your
See,
religion.
yeah.
But you see, first and foremost, if you're preventing like a dictator from eating,
how is
from-
the dictator? How is the
because it is
it's
out.
not dictator. It's the elected government who is creating the law. How is the dictator?
Yeah, but that's not secularism.
What do you mean that? So
It's in your
if people
constitution, you cannot-
if people doesn't want that government, if people are objecting to that, they can vote them out of
No,
power.
listen.
in the
Do you know
next
what
election.
secular means?
See, that is what I'm saying.
Is it
not
freedom
a,
of?
It is not a dictator.
Does secular countries have freedom of religion or not?
It is not a dictator who is creating this law.
No,
It is
when
the
you
elected government.
when you
It is
prevent
a-
people,
no.
when you
It is the elected
when you start
representative.
dictating what you should eat,
They
what you
can't
should
go
not eat,
against the Constitution.
that's dictatorship. Then.
It is the
Your
elected.
constitution
Just
says
shut up,
it's
man.
secular.
You don't understand what you're talking.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me show you some facts, yeah?
Can you eat
at World Hunger
beef in
Index.
Kerala?
Yeah.
You eat beef in Kerala?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh, you do,
So you cut cows or buffaloes? Which one do you cut?
Buffaloes.
Okay,
Not
okay.
cows?
It's more
And
or
cows
less
as well?
okay in Kerala.
Cow, I don't think it is
So
available.
cow is not sacred in Kerala?
See, that's what I'm saying.
Look at the double standard.
What do you mean a double standard?
Is it not sacred in Kerala?
See, who is?
Can you answer the question? Is cow sacred in Kerala?
It is not the state who defines what is sacred, what is not.
Actually, it is.
No, it is not.
That's why they define which states is permitted to
Arey
sacrifice
yaar.
cows,
No.
slaughter cows, and which state is
That's
not.
the point.
So in Kerala, is a cow sacred or not for the Hindus?
It depends on the Hindus if they want to believe in that. Yes.
Okay.
So Hindus. So you're saying Hindus can change the religion whenever they feel like.
Depends on the day.
Come on, look at the double standard.
Tuesdays
What is the double
You know, when he came to Kerala, he wants to defend it.
Yeah.
Cows are okay to slaughter in Kerala.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say
is
that.
it okay or is it not okay?
It is okay if they want to slaughter.
So
they
you
want
didn't
to slaughter.
defend it. Now, when you go to the next state, for example, Uttar Pradesh.
See, the
wait.
state-
Why is it banned in Uttar Pradesh?
No, the state-
Why?
no.
Because over there it is Yogi Adityanath.
Yeah,
He's
it
the
is.
BJP.
No, no.
BJP
Same
supporter.
India.
No,
It's
it
the
is
same
co-
country, it's the
it
same
is
cow,
it is
same
co-
Hindu
it is the Congress who banned cow slaughter.
Don't go to
in those-
Congress.
It
This
is.
guy is a BJP
even in
supporter.
power.
What do you mean a BJP
Yet
supporter?
he eats
See,
cows.
Yeah.
The guy Mata.
Yeah.
Okay? He eats their mother,
Oh, yeah.
literally.
Whose mother?
Fourth biggest
The Hindus.
exporter of
They
beef
call it
in the
Gai
world
Mata.
is India.
Cow.
Okay?
It is. Yeah. It is.
Because when it comes to Lakshmani, money, then it's okay.
Lakshmi, not Lakshmani.
Lakshmani.
All right. So you see, you have to be consistent in your
I am
argument.
consistent, man.
You
See,
said
no,
cow
no,
is
no.
sacred, but when it came to Kerala, it's okay to cut cows.
No, I didn't say that.
So is it okay or not?
You-
You said it on camera
eat
3
beef.
times.
See, I
eat beef
3
in
times you have
Kerala.
said
in
it.
Kerala
I
is-
eat beef
yeah.
in Kerala. I'm from Kerala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it cow? Are you sure it is cow?
But I asked you said both.
There is no
It is
problem
both
in Kerala.
buffalo cow.
There's no
So
problem in Kerala.
stop going against your own
What are you
words.
trying to tell? See,
I'm saying that when it comes
cow
to
slaughter,
you
cow-
want it to be sacred in another
will
state,
you let
but
me-
your own
you keep on
state's okay.
shouting. Will you let me speak?
What I did actually.
See.
And you contradict yourself.
No, I did not. You are
It's on
just
camera.
shoving thing onto my mouth. Yeah.
I didn't shove anything in your mouth.
You did. So each state has its own law, right? The cow slaughter ban happened much before the BJP came to power. It was banned in many states when Congress were ruling the states.
Okay, why was it banned?
Many people are killing now.
No,
For that
when
reason
the rule was, see, it's a rule which the government of the state government establishes it. It is the elected government, right? It's
Why was it banned? Answer the
What?
question.
It doesn't matter, man. It
Why are you
doesn't
getting
matter.
angry? Calm down.
It doesn't
Why was it
matter.
banned? Earlier you said it was sacred.
Because-
Now you don't want to answer
Yay.
because you got caught about Kerala.
Yeah, you got done.
Did you see the double standard?
Yeah, yeah.
Earlier he said it is
Always.
sacred. Did he not say that?
See,
and now when I asked him why is it banned,
So-
you look, if you are a secular country,
Yeah.
you cannot dictate what people can eat,
They
what they
can
don't want to
dictate
eat.
what majority of the people
So
want.
it's a dictatorship.
No,
it's
it
not
is not.
democracy then.
They can bring in rules on majority of the people what they want, right?
Yeah?
They can bring it. If
So that's called dictatorship.
If the reforms come to power here. If
No,
they-
no, that's called dictatorship.
If the reforms come to power here, if they think that people coming by a boat is not accepted by the majority of
We
the
don't have a
Brits,
If the
constitution.
whole,
though.
if the
India
whole
does
group
that.
of the constitution,
yeah.
if they come
they can ban it,
against-
right?
they can ban it,
yeah.
but that the
So
whole,
does it mean it is a dictatorship in Britain?
As a
No.
whole,
No,
that's
there's a difference.
There's
Listen,
no difference.
listen.
You are now contradicting now.
No, you did not even give me a chance to answer that
You
question.
just said it.
So
That is a dictatorship.
no, wait.
That's what
He
it's
actually is talking about immigration.
Yeah.
Immigration.
No, I'm just giving you an example, man.
I'm answering your question.
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
just
keep quiet,
giving-
I'll answer.
No, you're
Give your
just
answer for
proving
your
your point.
example.
You're getting triggered every time I ask you a question. I don't know why.
I'm
You know
not.
why? Because
You're not
every
even
time I
letting
tell
me
you,
speak, man. You're not even letting me speak.
I did let you speak, and you
did
contradict
not.
yourself.
I did say
Okay,
that.
go on, finish
See,
your point.
So again, you said about cow ban, right? Each
Why was
state-
it banned? Answer that question.
Because each state government, they felt that it is right for, or that is
Ba-
in the people's interest.
based
to
on what?
ban- Because they thought that it is in the people's interest. In
What
the people's
interest? What interest?
Majority of the people didn't want cow to be
Why?
had as a food.
Why?
Because of their religious faith.
Okay, so it's,
Yeah.
it's to do with religion, yeah?
Yes.
Now you see, in a.
And what does political party do? They do what they want
Are you
to
done
do.
yet or not?
Let me finish.
You need to land. You need to land.
No, they
Okay.
do what they want to do so that they can garner the public support, right? So
Okay.
they thought that majority of the people in that state are worshipping cow, and they don't want cow to be eaten or slaughtered, and they brought in the ban of cow slaughter.
In where?
In whichever states
in
they have
Uttar
banned.
Pradesh, one
Okay,
thing.
so you said it very
Kerala,
clearly,
yeah.
brother. Wait,
Yeah.
you said it very clearly. It's based on religion.
Yeah.
Are you going to backtrack now?
No, it's not.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Now tomorrow, if Uttar Pradesh says,
Yeah.
no more preaching for Christians,
Yeah.
will you support that? Watch now. Watch how he's going to backtrack.
That is not for Uttar Pradesh to say that, right?
Oh, why?
Why?
Why? Did you notice that?
No.
Did you notice the double standard?
No.
So
See-
based on religion,
Yeah.
cows can be stopped from being sacrificed.
See.
But based on religion,
Yeah, it's two different things.
preaching, why is it?
Yeah.
Because that it is hurting the
Yeah. No,
it
no, no,
is
no, it
hurting
is
the
not. See.
sensibility of the people in Uttar Pradesh.
Yeah.
That we don't want
Yeah.
Christians.
One is-
We don't want
No, no.
Christians to be preaching
Yeah,
here.
it is
All right?
not- it is
And in
not-
fact, they did that. They
Exactly.
did that.
It is
They stopped
very
all the
big.
preaching. preaching.
Cherry picking.
Okay, so there you go. You have just shot yourself in the foot.
No, you did.
Uncle, if you want to come here.
Yeah.
Come in the arena. Don't hide behind there. Come here. Don't hide there.
The box, come
Remove that niqab and come here.
And finally, they tried to do the preaching, and 4 missionaries
Yes.
got killed. Okay, do you want to know that the Malayali name?
And they never get charged.
Father George Kurikala.
They never
He
get
got
charged.
killed in Uttar Pradesh. He was a missionary.
Yeah, okay.
And
Probably
Reverend Ashish Prabhash Mase, he got killed.
Probably,
in
yes.
2000.
Yes.
Okay, he
Yes.
was a missionary.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Why?
2000.
Why?
Yeah.
It's a-
By
it's a-
the way, did you
Only 4.
Yeah.
did you vote for BJP
4 of them.
in Kerala?
No, I did not.
You did not. So you don't really support them then.
Doesn't matter, right?
Whom did you vote for?
See, if I vote for
One of
people,
the, I think it's communism mostly. Is it? They got the big parties, communist parties as well.
Yeah.
Don't they? Do you support the communists or Congress?
I support whoever is good for my
Yeah,
constituency.
but who was good last time you voted?
No, I did not. Why would I tell
Oh,
that
you
to
didn't vote?
Yeah, I did not vote. I
You
was
did not
there.
vote? Okay,
Yeah,
no
if
problem.
I was there, I'll vote. Yeah.
At least he's not.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that much support for BJP. No problem. Look here.
But
We all we are trying to do is don't become a bigot by saying that they are doing something right.
Yeah.
When clearly the ground
Again.
on the ground we see completely
If I
different.
have a chance, if I think that the BJP candidate is good, I'll vote for BJP.
Okay.
I don't have a problem voting for BJP.
You know some of the greatest Hindu scholars in India right now? The Shankaracharyas. The Shankaracharyas are actually against people like Yogi Adityanath. They say this guy shouldn't even have the title Yogi.
What is
He's-
Shankaracharya's philosophy?
What's his philosophy?
Yeah.
He's Vedanta.
Yeah.
What's your philosophy?
Yeah. What is Vedanta?
What's your philosophy?
I'm a Christian, right?
So why are you asking about Hindu philosophies? I don't know.
No, I didn't know.
By the way,
You were talking about Shankaracharya.
okay, you want to talk about Christianity? We can talk about that. How about that?
Don't,
For
man.
what?
Yeah.
For what?
Do you think the Bible is a moral code of law?
Do you think it's a Quran is a moral code of law?
Yes.
Yeah. Then there it goes.
So answer the question. I have answered yours.
No, I'm not. I don't think.
You don't think it's
Every
so you
every human has his own moral code.
No, I'm talking about the Bible,
I don't-
not human.
I don't think any book is a moral code of law for anybody.
So you don't
It's
believe
not at all Quran.
you don't believe the Bible is from God.
Not Bible, not Quran.
Okay, so you're an atheist. Are you an atheist?
No, I'm not.
You're agnostic.
I'm not.
Are you a Christian?
See, Bible is.
No, are you a Christian?
I'm a Christian.
So why would you go
I'm a
against the Bible?
Christian. I'm a
I don't
Christian.
believe.
I'm a Christian, born as a Christian.
I mean,
Yeah.
this guy really
believe in
need to check,
Yeah, I don't believe
get
it.
his head checked
Yeah,
out.
I'm not-
So you're just culturally Christian,
Yeah.
but you don't actually practice it.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, so say like that then. No wonder he's been supporting the BJP all this time.
What's wrong in
Alright.
supporting the BJP?
So
What is supporting-
I just
what is
showed
wrong
you
in
what is
supporting-
wrong.
Yeah. You
That
did
they
not.
are dictating.
You did not. You did not.
I did.
You did
It's
not.
on camera.
No,
He
you
didn't
did
accept
not.
it. He told you.
An elected government can make and create laws.
Yeah.
Lawmaking is.
So can
what
they
we-
stop preaching?
See, that is what I'm saying. If it is against the constitution, there are basic fundamental constitutional.
By the way,
rights
where in the
already.
constitution does it say you can't eat cow beef? Where does it say that?
Doesn't say anyway.
They made up this law later on.
Yes.
So show me from the
See,
constitution.
your food is not a fundamental or basic right.
No, you went to constitution.
They can-
So now let's go to
no,
the
it's not.
constitution.
It is not. It is not. It is
Eating
not.
food is a basic right.
It is not a
It
basic.
is. Eating
The choice of food is
basic
not.
right.
Choice
Yeah.
of
The
food
country
is.
can't decide what.
So can people stop you from eating what you want?
Are you eating human flesh?
Yeah.
Can actually the Christians do? They eat the flesh of Jesus
Yeah.
and the blood of
What
Jesus.
the Hindus
So
do as well,
I'm
yeah?
telling you this. Can you be forced to eat what you want or what you don't want?
That's what Muslims do, right? They
Yes.
are forcing me
I'm
to
asking
eat
you.
food.
I'm
Yeah.
asking you.
I want to
Can
eat
you
food.
be forced?
I want to eat
Can
food.
you be forced to
Yeah.
eat what you don't want?
You are doing that.
I'm asking you. Can you be forced?
You are doing it already.
No, but I'm asking. I don't even know you.
Yeah.
How can I force you?
Yeah.
So can you be forced
Yeah.
to eat what you don't want?
Anybody can force anybody to do what
Okay,
they want.
can you be-
whether it is right or wrong is a different question.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
anybody can force.
Is
That
it
is what
is,
he is
is
doing.
it is it right?
Yeah, it is not.
Is it right to force someone? Okay.
It is not right.
So then it is not right to tell people that they should not
See,
eat
that
beef.
is what I'm
like you
telling-
Keralians, you love your beef.
No. That is what I'm saying.
Kerala is the only country.
Yeah.
By the way, nowhere in the constitution does it say you can't.
Northeast it's beef, much more than Kerala.
Yeah. Do you know it is in a
Northeastern India.
in a
They eat lot of
democracy
pork,
it
they
is
eat lot of beef.
in a democracy you should be free to practice your religion and propagate it. That is exactly what the constitution said.
No.
But in reality, they change the laws. They change the laws.
No, he's Indian.
Come here, I'll tell you what I am. Come here.
Come.
क्या हुआ क्या हुआ निकल गई फट गई अभी से so this is a reality. Look, I have nothing with the Indian people in general. There are many good people, including many good Hindus. In fact,
What do you mean
they
including
recognize
Hindus?
the oppression when it's happening,
No,
and they are the main activists actually in India
Yeah.
who speak out against people when there is oppression against their own government. But as soon as they do that, they get locked up. Hey uncle, इधर आओ ना यार, पीछे से क्या बकबक कर रहे हैं? इधर आओ सामने, हिम्मत है तो, फट जाएगी अभी आएगा तो. Okay, so this uncle is standing like this at the back, and he's making a commentary. like a coward.
No, it's going.
Idara, oi, idara tu.
Ajo.
Playing in the gallery.
Exactly. He's like those, backbench kids who just make a noise at the back. So anyway, when you have guts, come here, we'll talk. So you're not really a practicing Christian either. Why is that? You lost faith in your religion?
I lost faith in all religions, right?
So you don't believe in God?
I think.
Wait, Habibi, wait. You lost faith in God?
I have faith in people. I don't have faith in God.
Okay, why is that?
What do you mean? Why is that?
Why do you trust?
Why should there be a reason for
When
that?
you say you have faith in people, the people who practice religion, they are people as well.
They are the craziest of them.
Okay, so you don't have faith in people as well.
No, I have.
He just said that.
No.
Like contradict himself again.
Again, you are spinning my words, right?
I didn't. You said you have faith in
No.
people.
I'm
I'm going based on that.
I said-
But now he's saying he doesn't have faith even in people who are religious.
I said they are the worst people.
The ones who are religious, yeah? That means that includes all the BJP people. Thank you.
The ones.
He lost faith in all the BJP people
Yeah.
because they are Kattar Hindu.
Yeah.
Okay? So now you see, you keep contradicting yourself. I don't know if you realize that.
No.
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 40.
Wallahi.
Yeah.
Then logic should be the first thing that you should at least
Yeah, I
understand.
have logic. That is what I'm saying, right?
You know,
I don't need
do you
to
know the
believe-
law of non-contradiction?
Yeah. What is it?
The law of non-contradiction.
Okay, say that again. I don't.
The
I don't-
law
yeah.
of non-contradiction.
Tell me.
Okay,
what
so
is
you haven't studied logic.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah,
All right? Because
you are the only logical person. I am not logical. Okay, fine.
well, I think we saw it based on
Oh, yeah,
what
yeah,
he
yeah.
said.
Yeah, the way
you
you-
contradicted.
the way you-
First he says,
the way you
I've
shout-
lost faith in God.
Yeah.
I have faith only in people.
Yeah.
Then I asked him, okay, what about the people who follow religion? Also
all of
people.
them.
Then he says, they are the worst.
Oh, yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
So now again contradicting
Yeah,
himself. Then he says he supports the BJP.
Yeah.
But the BJP are Kattar Hindu.
Yeah.
That means he hates them as well.
Yeah. What do you mean? See again.
They are the worst of people according to him.
Yeah, you are putting words into my mouth.
Brother,
again,
we'll let the
right?
people judge
Yeah.
whether I put words in your
Oh,
mouth
yeah.
or you're the one
Yeah.
speaking
Yeah.
utter BS.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. I like that. Okay, no problem. Listen, why did you lose faith in God? What happened in your life? Something happened
No,
that triggered this?
See, what is God? What is the purpose of God in this
Creator.
world?
What's
What do
the
you mean
purpose?
creator? Who
created us.
Oh, yeah. Again, that is the first best bullshit. That is the reason why.
Okay, so what's your definition? Wait, Habibi, wait.
When you say
What's-
God, which God are you talking
What's your
about?
definition of God? Any God. What's your definition?
I-
Let's
you
see if you
tell me.
understood.
No, you tell
Let's see
me.
if you understood the terms that you use.
No, you,
So now,
you tell me.
you use the term God. So tell me what
I
you
did not
understand.
tell. I did not tell. Use the term God. You said
It's
you,
on camera.
No, you are the one who.
It's on camera.
No, you are the.
It's on camera.
No, you are the
okay?
one. No,
because
you,
he asked him, what is God?
Yeah,
so you use the term God.
you did. You
Stop
are the,
lying.
No,
you get caught in 4K every time.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Okay.
You,
God, according to me,
Yeah.
is the one who is a necessary being.
Okay.
Do you know what's a necessary being?
That's what you say, right?
Yeah, I know, but do you know what it means?
Yeah, I mean, I know what it means, but I don't think there is a necessity for God.
Okay, so what is a necessary being according to you? If you understand.
There is no necessary being.
Now, what does it mean? I didn't ask you if it's there or not.
There is no necessity for any being to be on this
Habibi,
earth.
listen. I asked you what does it mean?
You
Forget
are-
about whether it's there or not.
I did not introduce the term necessity. You said that.
But you understand it or you
Yeah,
don't?
I do understand it.
Okay,
but
tell me what it means. Then.
that is what I'm saying. There is no necessity for any
what
human
does it
or
mean?
any.
I didn't ask you whether he
You
exists
are
or
the
not.
one- see,
I'm asking you, what does it mean?
You are the one who brought in the
You
term.
see, he's so arrogant.
No,
he
no,
doesn't
no.
even want to say that I don't know what it means. Okay, so let
It's not
me.
about arrogance, man. You are the one
So
who
tell
said
me what it means
God,
then.
See, you are the one who said God is a necessary being.
Yeah.
You tell me what necessity is. I said there is.
Do you know what it is?
That is what I'm saying. I said there is a need for God.
Okay, there's no need for God.
Yeah,
No
what
problem.
is God? That's
According
what
to
we
you,
are.
there's no need for God. So, is there a
I
need
didn't
for
say-
you?
he's the one who said
Listen,
God. Yeah.
listen. I'll explain the opposite of a necessary being.
Yeah.
Is there a need for you?
There is no need for any human being.
Okay, so there's no need for any human beings.
Yeah.
Is there a need
It just
for?
happened.
Listen,
It just happened.
Listen. Is there a need for the Earth, the planet Earth?
It just happened, man.
Is there a need for it?
There's no need for anything.
Okay, so it's not a necessary being.
If the sun explodes,
Yes.
after say 4 billion or 35 billion years, whatever it is, 4 billion years, Earth, sun is going to be a red supergiant. All of the planet will be consumed, and the solar system will cease to exist. What will happen? There is nothing will happen.
No,
right?
there's another solar system.
Yeah,
Don't worry about
yeah.
that.
There are billions of stars.
So tell me, is
nothing
there
will
a
happen.
no? Okay, so
Nothing will happen.
you have
If sun
actually
doesn't exist.
you have
Earth
actually
doesn't
just
exist, nothing
explained.
exists in the
You have just explained. You know what?
Yeah.
The opposite of necessary being. So the solar system is not a necessary being. You're not a necessary being.
I just explained why God is not necessary.
I
just explained God
No,
is
you
not
haven't
necessary.
explained
Because
anything.
sun
You explained why solar system is not necessary. Is your God solar system?
Obviously, your God is within the earth, right?
Who told you that?
Who else is believing in God?
Wait,
outside of God?
wait a minute.
So who else is believing
you
in
said
God?
you said
Yeah.
the solar system can cease to exist.
Yes.
That means it's not necessary.
Yeah, that's the end of God itself.
Your God, if your God is a solar
Not
system,
my
yes.
God, your God, any God.
I never said my God is a solar system.
Yeah.
So
Then
stop putting words in my
Yeah.
mouth like a
So
liar.
tell
Stop
me-
lying. Stop lying.
so tell me who-
So,
who
so
else-
now
so
I'm
who-
coming. I'm
no,
coming.
no,
It's
no,
called
tell
deductive.
me,
By
tell
the way,
me.
this is
No.
called deductive reasoning.
No, tell me who else outside of this earth believes in your God.
Okay, forget about that.
Yeah. No,
First, you answer my question. No,
Let
no. We are
come to the
still.
point, man.
We are still.
Let's
we are-
answer that point.
are
Let's
there-
finish that point.
Okay,
right?
so
and then move to the next
listen,
point. Let's
you-
finish one point and
No,
go to the next
my
point.
point is
Yeah.
still pending.
No,
So
no.
let's finish that.
No,
like
you
you
did
said.
not. You
I asked you what is a necessary being.
Now
So now-
you realize. Now you realized you're caught. Right?
What am I
So
caught?
You said
Let
that-
the people judge who is the one who's fooling himself
no,
here.
No, no, no.
Okay,
You
so
said God is
unless-
a necessary being.
Sure,
And when I said
okay.
Earth is not a necessity, if Earth can cease to exist, Sun can cease to exist,
Is the-
and
is
then
the
there
Earth-
is no need for God to
is-
exist.
is the Earth-
Then you just said, oh God, my God is there.
Let him rant.
So-
Let him rant.
Oh yeah.
You done your ranting?
No.
Okay, good.
See,
the Earth-
You tell me.
Bro, if you give me a break, I will tell something.
All right.
Stop ranting.
Yeah.
I know you're triggered. Look,
Yeah.
look at your body language. You're so
Oh yeah.
triggered.
Like
Calm
what?
down. Relax.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You think that I'm
ठंडा पानी चाहिए?
नहीं चाहिए.
नहीं चाहिए?
तुम्हारा पानी तुम
तो
पी
ठंडा
लो.
रहे.
हाँ, ठंडा ही है. तुम थोड़ा पी जाओ.
मैं तो पीता ही हूँ. Don't worry. Okay. So this is what I'm trying to get to you.
Yeah.
Necessary being means a being for whom who is not contingent upon anything. Do you know the term contingent?
What happens if your God is not there?
Listen. Do you know the term contingent? What it
Yeah, you
means?
tell me.
You don't know.
No, I don't
No
know.
need to be arrogant. Just say I don't know.
I don't know.
No problem. I will respect you more if you want to learn
Yeah, but you
sincerely.
tell me.
But if you're going to be arrogant about every point, then
Yeah.
it's just a waste of time.
You tell
so
me.
contingent
Yeah.
means so.
You're
I'm
just-
telling you what
you're
contingent
just
is.
shifting the goalpost, man.
Listen.
You're just
Listen.
saying something and then you're just moving the.
I think you'll learn this this sound bites. Not helping you.
What do you mean sound bites?
Go and look it up in the dictionary.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, you'll have to pay me as your guru
Yeah.
to teach you all these things.
Yeah.
All right. So
You have to
contingent.
teach.
Okay. I'll
can
give you.
teach it.
I'll give you this lesson about contingency free. Contingent means that's something which is dependent. So a necessary being is not dependent. Everything else is dependent. Like you, like the solar system which you just mentioned, the galaxies, the entire universe, all of it is dependent. The only being which is not dependent is God Almighty.
Says
So
who?
now,
By definition.
based on the definition of a necessary being.
That is the necessary being. But then you said.
In
God
fact,
is-
I'm not even bringing in religious books. You know why? Because this guy's going to reject it, like he rejects the Bible
Yeah.
and the Quran.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm using logic.
Yeah.
If you're going to reject logic as well,
See,
then
again-
might as well put your brain in a jar
Again,
and
you,
go away.
You defined necessary being and whatever it is.
I
But then-
didn't. It's a part of
just logic,
philosophy.
man. Yes.
If you have learned philosophy, you will know these things.
But then you said.
Have you studied philosophy?
Why should I study philosophy?
See, that is how thick he is.
That
Like the knowledge
That
is
is not the
he
question
doesn't
here.
even want to study it.
What do you mean? What do you mean you study philosophy? You said that you can't even justify the rationale behind you telling that God is a necessary being. What is the rationale?
Actually, I just did, but you didn't
not.
understand.
You did not.
It
You
went
did
like
not.
that.
No, you did not. You just said this is the definition of.
What's the
necessary-
definition I give? Let's see if you remember.
No, you
Let's
said.
see if you remember.
No,
Let's see if you're listening, because
no,
the thing
I
is.
listened.
No, so tell me
you
what.
did not give me the answer of.
I gave
why-
the answer. Let's see if you remember.
You did not. You just shifted the goalpost. You just went behind it. You just went aside it.
Shifting the goalpost doesn't mean go behind it.
No, you just.
It means change the topic.
You just.
Okay, so
you
now.
just.
What was the
stepped aside-
answer?
you
What was
just-
the definition of the
you
necessary
just
being I
stepped-
gave?
No, you just stepped aside.
Okay, finish ranting. I'll come to you.
You're ranting, man. You're just not letting me speak. So you said
Finish your
you
ranting.
gave the definition of necessary being. You did
Which
not
was
tell.
what?
You did not tell.
What was the definition I gave you?
You did not tell why is God a necessary being. Why is
Okay.
God a necessary being? What if God is not there? What happens then?
What is a necessary being? Once again, let's see if you were listening.
No, you're not. Tell me.
You're not.
No,
You're not.
Tell me.
Tell me what I said.
Tell me why is God a necessary being, man?
Okay,
You
what
must say that. You don't.
I gave the definition.
Stop the bullshit.
Guys, did I give the definition of necessary being?
stop.
Let's see if you remember.
No.
What is it?
Stop.
What is it? What is it I said?
Stop the bullshit about
A necessary
and
being.
verbal diarrhea.
By the way, don't get triggered once
No, I'm
again.
not
Your
getting
body
triggered.
language
I'm
is
not
all
getting
over.
triggered.
All right.
Logic has
So
left.
a necessary being is not
Forget-
dependent on
forget the-
anything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everything else, which is not a necessary being, is dependent. You are dependent. Is the universe dependent or not?
What is universe, man?
What is the universe?
Universe itself. See, nothing is dependent on anything.
What is universe? You don't know?
Nothing is dependent on
Baby is
anything.
not dependent on the mother.
Are you not dependent on your parents to exist?
What do you mean?
That is relational.
I don't think this guy studied logic.
Are you saying that-
Forget about philosophy. He hasn't studied logic.
Are you saying that every kid has a parent? No, there are a lot of kids who doesn't have a parent. They are living in this world. So it's all relational.
that's
Brother, with all due respect.
Yeah.
When he says dependent, it means did they come from the sky, they fall, or they came from parents? That's what he means. So that is what dependency means.
Human or animal comes from parents.
Exactly, so they're dependent.
That's dependent.
That's why I'm saying you don't have the logical
That's-
capacity to understand these simple things.
That is not dependent.
Unfortunately.
That is not dependent.
And I'm not
That is
even mocking you.
consequential.
You have shown
That
this
is
so
not
many
dependent.
times.
It's consequential, right? They
No,
do
it's
say-
called dependent.
That is not dependent, man.
Okay, what is dependent?
Contingency
Let's see if
argument.
he understands English even. Define dependent.
Dependent means somebody is leaning on to something.
Leaning onto.
Leaning on to, or somebody needs.
So if you lean on the tree, you're dependent on the tree?
See,
The tree made you?
Leaning in the sense like not physical leaning, right? Somebody needs support from somebody or to rely on something.
Okay, so
Yeah.
in order for you to exist,
So, say
could you exist without your parents?
A lady giving birth to a kid is not dependent, right?
Are you
That-
controlling your heart right now?
The kid is dependent
And you're
on
breathing.
I don't think the guy knows the meaning of dependent even.
No?
You know, I don't.
control your
Is,
heart.
is there any point in going further with
changed
you?
the topic of God being a necessary being. Right?
I explained to you
You
already.
did not. You did not.
Okay.
You gave about give big speech about a necessity and what the definition of the word is, but you never said why is the reason for God to be classified as a necessity.
I will.
You did not.
I will.
You
Calm
did
down.
not.
Calm down. I will.
Yeah.
Okay, but this
You were
time.
saying, yeah.
But this time, listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is,
Does the universe?
Okay.
Does the universe exist?
Try to listen, okay?
Does the universe exist?
yes.
Okay. Where did it come from?
It did not come.
What do you mean did
It
not
just
come?
manifested, right?
From where?
As per the
Thin
current-
air?
Yeah,
Like that?
yeah.
Just like that?
Yeah, just like that.
Which scientist said that?
As per the current theory, there is a Big Bang, but there is no guarantee, right?
No. The Big Bang is a result.
Of what?
Okay.
Of what?
Do you know cause and effect?
Cause and effect, yes.
Yes. Is it the effect or the cause? The Big Bang.
It's the effect.
Thank you. So,
Or
what's the,
something-
so
something
now tell me what's the cause.
What is the
Watch.
cause?
Watch.
What's the cause?
He'll ask me. He won't know.
What is
No.
the cause?
You said it's an effect. So what is the cause?
Maybe there is a black hole.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Black hole is part of the universe, by the way.
No, it is not.
It is.
See,
It is.
See, are you saying that? See, that is the current.
You know,
belief,
this just shows
Yeah,
the intellect this guy
multiple
has.
black
See,
holes in the
He's actually saying
What
the
if-
black hole. It
what-
came from a black hole.
what if the-
Dude,
what-
black hole is like itself is part of universe.
See, that is part of the universe. Are you saying that?
So where did the universe come from then?
Are you saying what is Big Bang? Big
Answer
Bang.
where it came from.
What is
You said it's an effect. What's the cause?
Big Bang is an expansion of a singularity.
Yeah.
What happens?
Okay.
What
So
happens?
where did it come from?
What happens in a singularity?
Where did it come from?
What is
No,
singularity?
Don't.
Singularity.
Don't change the topic.
No.
Where did
no,
this?
no. What I'm saying.
By the way, what's the
Listen.
singularity?
Singularity is a point of immense gravity. Where
Immense gravity only?
Immense gravity, where all the mass gets focused onto one single point.
Is there matter inside the singularity?
That is matter condensed.
Okay.
At the-
Are you
at the-
sure about that?
Yeah, that is the current.
Okay, because according to the scientists,
that is the current
matter did not come until like 200,000 years after the Big Bang.
200,000 years.
Yes.
Matter came after 10 seconds or maybe split seconds.
Show me
after.
the evidence from the scientists.
Just go and read it, man.
Why should I read it? You're making the claim.
No,
So
I'm
show
not-
me.
I'm not making the
So
claim.
show me.
They are in
So
the-
anyway, you said it's an effect.
Yeah.
The Big Bang itself is an effect. So where did it come from? The singularity, where did it come from?
See, singularity, matter condensed.
Where did it come
expands.
from? I'm asking
Matter
you.
condensed, it expands.
Is it eternal?
See,
Is the singularity
so
eternal?
when you have black hole.
Is the singularity eternal or it had a beginning?
What do you mean? Singularity is a consequence of something else which happened before that.
So is it a fact?
Something happened before that. Which
So it's an effect, right?
Dependency.
Yeah.
It is an effect, right?
Yeah, it is.
So what is the cause then?
I don't know.
again.
You're saying that you.
So don't make claims you don't know.
Even you don't know
Okay.
it. You just say that God created it.
You know why? You know why?
You
know why I'm saying that? I'll tell
I
you.
don't know. You don't know.
No.
But that is
You didn't let
something
me
which
answer
is
yet.
yet to be- No.
No.
it is not.
Before
It
you
is
say
not
I don't know.
See, I say that I don't know. You
Brother, let him rant. He likes ranting. Go on, finish
Oh yeah,
ranting.
you are ranting so much, right? Let me
Finish
just
ranting, yaar.
Yeah. Let
Finish
me just
it.
let me
Yeah,
just speak for
finish
some
it,
time.
ranting, yaar.
You are ranting for so long.
Ah, ranting, yaar. Come on,
There are
finish
so many
it.
people to clap for
Okay.
you. Let me also speak.
No
for
one's clapping for me.
Yeah,
All right? Don't feel
all these
insecure,
people,
my papa.
I'm not insecure. If I was insecure, but I was standing.
थोड़ा
up for
beef
this.
खाएंगे?
Beef भी
Security आ
खाएंगे,
जाएगी
परोठे भी
अपने आप
खाएंगे।
परोठा के साथ और security आ
खाएंगे,
जाएगी.
उसमें क्या है?
Okay, no problem. So tell me, where did it come from?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Nobody knows for sure. Sure.
Don't say
No.
nobody. You haven't actually gone and
See,
surveyed
or,
everyone.
I mean, yeah, blind people who have faith, they would know it.
Okay.
They would attribute faith to it. But from a scientific perspective, there is no. I mean, they say that time manifested after the Big Bang, which is, I don't think is the truth. Maybe time would have existed before it.
So you know better than the
No,
scientists, yeah?
it's all theoretical physics, right? Anybody can
Oh,
theorize.
you learn theoretical physics
Yeah,
without logic.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. You have logic, man. I don't have logic. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if you understand what is deductive reasoning.
Yeah.
You studied logic, right? So tell me what it is.
You deduce things, yeah?
You deduce things
Yeah.
based on what?
Based on your logic and reason.
Okay, very good. Very good, actually. That's the first time you got one answer correct.
Oh, yeah. You
Okay,
gave me-
so
give me 10 marks, yeah.
imagine this. All human beings are mortal. Socrates was a human being, hence he was mortal. Is this a correct way of deducing through logic?
Everything is model, right? Everything has a lifespan.
Yeah. So is that the correct way to deduce through logic? Logical deduction. Do you agree with this premise?
What do you mean?
The premise I just posited here.
It's a law trying to explain law of logic.
Yeah, everything has a
Okay. So
lifespan.
this is called deductive reasoning.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
And do you
Everything
agree with this? Do you agree with this? What I just posited.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
The universe exists.
Yeah.
All right? Where did it come from?
Doesn't
It couldn't. I'll give you a few choices. Did it come from nothing, absolute nothingness? Did it create itself? Or did someone create it? You can add more if you have another possibility, no problem. Let's use deductive reasoning.
Just calm down and think.
He's. It's okay. Let's not trigger him more. It came from absolute nothingness.
There is no absolute nothingness, right?
Very good.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
you're the first person who actually, from this so-called atheist or agnostic, who actually answered this accurately. So there is no absolute nothingness, so we can
was
rule
there-
that out.
Something that was there before the singularity, probably.
Very good.
Yeah.
Something was there.
Yeah.
So it did not create itself,
Yeah.
and it didn't come from nothing.
Yeah.
So we narrowed it down to something.
Yeah, something,
Okay.
yeah.
Now tell me the most.
There would be there have
Hold
been,
on,
there
hold
would
on.
have been
Tell me the
something space would have condensed to a singularity
hold on,
and then expanded.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Space, time, matter, all of these are contingent. All right?
Yes.
They are not independently existing.
Yes.
They're contingent upon something prior.
Yeah.
So what is this something that brought the universe or the singularity and all of that into existence?
There would
What
have
is this
been-
something?
There would have been matter which would have condensed into
No,
singularity.
matter came much later.
No,
That's for sure.
that is your
That's for
that-
sure.
See, that is the current definition, right?
Based on
The-
whom? Which scientist said current definition?
See, everything is what do you call, still being explored, right? It's not like whatever scientists have known.
No, but you said something. So what is that something?
Everything that they know currently is not absolute. It is still evolving. They are still discovering.
I didn't say it
new
was
things.
absolute. I said
So,
you
everything-
narrowed it down to something. So tell me what is that something?
I don't know.
Okay.
Nobody knows.
Let's narrow it down further.
Yeah.
Can that something be dependent itself in order to bring about the universe?
Dependent on what?
On anything.
No, there might be. See, what is it's more like an evolution. Something happened before that, which collapsed into singularity, which expanded.
Okay. So is it independent, that something, or is it dependent?
independent.
Okay. It's independent.
Yes.
So where did it come from?
That is what I'm saying. There is
Wait. How did you make that conclusion? It's independent.
What,
Based on what?
that is my understanding.
No. Based on what?
See,
Is it just a blind belief, or you actually believe it?
So when a star collapses, right? It collapses based on the what do you call? Once it burns out its fuel, it expands, and the gravity.
It's called
and-
entropy.
Yeah.
The second law of thermodynamics. Okay.
Once it burns out its fuel, it collapses because of its own
Everything's
mass,
got entropy.
and then the gravitational force takes over, and then it collapses the
So
whole
now,
mass into a singularity.
so now you're saying that something which brought the universe into existence is independent.
Yes.
That was your claim.
Yes.
And this is your logical deduction, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
It could have.
You know what?
I'm not saying I'm absolute,
Look,
right?
The only now disconnect here is the term God.
That's what you are saying, right?
That's the only disconnect.
That is what I-
You don't like the term God?
No,
No,
no.
problem.
See, that
Let's
is-
call it the necessary being.
No, no.
Okay, because
I don't
you
think
said
so.
it's independent.
I don't think so.
An independent,
See,
an independent agent
got there. It's
will
just-
will
it's just name.
will
No,
not
no,
will
no.
not will not depend on
It's a
anything.
label.
See,
now.
that is what I'm saying.
He's only worried about the term God.
No,
now,
that is what I'm saying.
Because he's
Any-
got a
any-
chip on the shoulder.
No, that's what I'm saying. A believer can call him God. A Muslim can call him Allah. A Christian can call
exactly.
him.
So you're agreeing with
whatever.
us, my friend. That's what I'm saying.
See, that's what I'm saying. A believer can give.
You
Whatever
see why you came to this conclusion? Because earlier when I said necessary being,
yeah.
it means, what did I define it as? Something that is not dependent on anything.
that is-
which you came to the conclusion, yes, that is the necessary being.
I did not say that. You are saying it.
No,
You are-
I said the terminology was
No, no.
different, but the definition was the same.
No,
Independent, independent.
Yeah.
Necessary being is independent.
See,
you came to the conclusion that it cannot be
Again,
nothing.
again.
It cannot create itself.
Yeah.
It has to be something. I said, what is the basic thing that something has to be? He said independent.
Yeah.
So he came to the same
See,
conclusion as me.
No,
the
I did
only
not.
problem
I
is
did not. I did
he
not.
hasn't
I
he hasn't got a label
Where
for
is
it yet.
different? Where is it
I
different?
did not, right?
Where is it
That is
different?
what I'm saying. So he
Step
said.
by step, where is it different?
Let the people judge.
No,
all right.
that's what I'm saying. I did not say that the singularity happened. The singularity happened because of some process which happened before that. There might be processes that have happened before that.
Singularity itself is dependent.
Whereas, for
it's not
example,
independent.
No.
Singularity itself is dependent.
No, singularity itself is not the beginning of everything. Right?
I didn't say it was.
Yeah. So singularity happened because.
In fact, we went through this exercise
So
already,
sing-
and you said
Yeah,
something
Yeah.
that existed before.
Yeah,
And that something has to be independent. Those were your words.
Singularity.
And that is exactly how I define the necessary being.
That is what I'm saying.
Thank you very much.
Singularity happened because of something which happened prior to that.
Yeah.
It is not an
It's called
individual.
cause and effect. We
Yeah,
know that, brother.
cause and
We
effect.
know that already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Cause and
So
effect.
you agree that something has to be independent, yeah? Are you going to make a U-turn now again?
something has to be independent of
the
what?
something
At
that
the end
brought
of the
about the
chain.
universe
No,
into...
no,
End
that
of
is-
the chain, there's something that's independent.
No, it's not the end of the chain. That is what I'm trying to tell
It's
you.
not the end of the
No,
chain.
it is
So
not.
what is before it then?
Singularity is not the beginning.
I
of
didn't
the
say
chain.
singularity.
Yeah.
I said the something that created the universe.
The singularity,
Which is independent.
The singularity-
Is there a chain linking to that?
Yeah,
or is that
no.
the beginning of the chain?
See, singularity would have happened because of something that happened prior to that. There would be something causal, and singularity is
Yeah,
a
but you
causality
already,
of that.
in fact, you already said there is something.
And there would be things like that.
Listen,
right?
listen,
Yeah.
listen. You already said there is something.
Yeah.
And you said that something is independent. Now, if that something is independent, that means it cannot be based on something prior to it.
It has to end somewhere.
Unless
no?
you're saying it is not independent. So make up your mind. Is it independent or is it still contingent?
Even after the singularity, there's process.
Habibi, don't confuse him. Let him let him go by the thought
Yeah.
process here.
Yeah. Yeah.
The thought process is that the universe exists.
Yeah.
It was created by something that is independent. That,
No.
Okay, so now you're saying it's not independent.
See, I did not say. I said that it is not created by something, right?
I
It
didn't ask you
happened.
about created.
Yeah,
I said something that brought this into existence.
it-
Whether you use the term created or generated, whatever, I don't
it
mind.
happened as a consequence of something which happened prior to that.
Okay, is that
Singularity.
something independent or dependent?
It is singularity.
That's
is-
something prior.
No, no,
Is that something dependent or independent?
Singularity is dependent on something that happened prior to that.
Okay, is that something prior, dependent or independent?
It would be dependent on something happened before.
Okay, so where does the change stop?
There is no chain.
Okay.
Right? It keeps on going forever.
Do you know that is a logical fallacy?
No.
Shall I tell you why?
Yeah.
Have you heard of infinite regress?
No.
Go and study it.
Yeah.
Because infinite regress is like
Tell the rifle example.
it's like a chain of causation that doesn't end.
Okay.
So if there is such a chain, then we wouldn't exist.
Okay.
I'll explain to you how.
Yeah.
Imagine this, yeah? And this is hypothetical, so don't think that this is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Imagine there is a library and that has a queue to borrow books. The queue is infinite.
Okay.
It doesn't have a beginning.
Yeah.
It's infinite queue.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I know it's not a perfect example.
Yeah.
But just imagine this queue is infinite. You are at the queue. You're in the queue. There are people in front of you and there are people behind you. Both ways is infinite.
Yeah.
Okay? Will you ever get a book?
I'll get a book.
But
At my turn.
how? It's infinite. How will you get a book? Infinite means no ending.
Yeah, but who is getting the book currently? Depends on that, right? So that at some point I'll get a book.
No, that means you believe there is a first person in the queue.
Yeah.
So you believe that?
See, that's what I'm saying. If it is infinite and if people are getting book, right? No, listen.
The queue is infinite.
No, queue is infinite.
Sorry.
No.
You added some words. Okay, don't do that.
Yeah.
You said infinite.
Queue is
You said
infinite.
People are getting.
What is my position in that
In the
infinity?
middle.
No, in this analogy.
So then I am also part of
Okay, I'll
infinity.
tell you one more better.
Yeah.
No, 1 minute.
I know you to bring the rifle. It's the same,
That's
brother.
a
It's
perfect
the same one.
No,
It's the same one.
then
You know why you will not get a book?
I'll get a book at
because
some point.
No, listen.
If it is infinite,
unless
at
you
some
believe,
point, I'll get a book.
No, it means you believe infinite has an end.
Yeah.
Do you believe infinite has an end?
See, again.
Please.
No.
If two of you are talking,
Yeah.
and he's also getting more confused. I know you. This is very passionate.
Yeah.
I know you guys love to help.
Yeah.
But right now,
Yeah.
it's good if we have one-to-one dialogue.
yeah.
That's much more productive. Does infinite have an end?
That is the meaning of infinite, right? It doesn't have an end.
Good, very good. So if it doesn't have an end, that means the queue doesn't have an end.
Yeah.
If the queue doesn't have an end, you will never get the book.
I'll get a book at some point.
What's wrong with you?
See-
the queue is never ending. How will you get it?
See, again,
Never-ending book.
Who is currently getting the book?
No one.
Then how is that?
Because this scenario which I gave you
Yeah.
is a hypothetical scenario which doesn't exist.
No, that hypothetical scenario has a flaw, right? You are saying somebody is getting book.
I don't think you understood the logic.
I understood.
Here's
the
one
book.
more,
No,
yeah.
I understood.
I'll give you
No. Let me finish. I understood your scenario, but then
I don't think you did.
Yeah, no, I did. But is somebody getting a book there?
Nobody's getting a book.
No, then that what do you call? Then the narration itself is.
I know. Calm down, bro. Calm down.
No. Then
please.
that narration
Listen.
itself is false, right?
Why did I say it was hypothetical?
It is hypothetical, but it is a flawed hypothesis.
No.
Yes, it is.
In fact, the scientists
No.
who's-
You said it is a flawed hypothesis.
the whole point
No.
he's trying to explain.
No. He is having a flawed hypothesis. He said it's a library. People are getting books. He said people
The
are getting
hypothesis is
books.
not flawed. If you think such a hypothesis exists in reality, that is flawed. Do you understand? Infinity itself is not flawed.
See, if-
But in reality,
No.
there is nothing which is infinite. Do you agree?
No. If it is a library and if people are getting books, somebody is giving.
Nobody's getting books. I keep telling you this,
Yeah.
but you don't understand. Listen,
then-
the
then-
term infinite,
then-
the
then-
term,
then-
listen,
no,
the term infinite itself is hypothetical.
I understand the term infinite, man, but you said
I don't
it is
think
an
you do.
infinite queue and people are getting books.
I didn't say people are getting books.
So then
you made that up.
So it's an infinite line basically.
Okay, here it is. An infinite regress is an unending recursive chain of propositions or events that goes backward infinitely without a starting point. It occurs when a premise relies on a preceding premise, which in turn relies on another. He's not even listening. That was the point. Okay, so this is like a loop. You know, infinite, that means it has no ending. If something doesn't have an ending, you're never going to get the book. The earth is never going to exist because there's an infinite chain of creators, okay, or causation. This is what? This is basic logic, my friend.
So what happens when earth ceases to exist?
Okay, so let's go back first before we go forward. You're talking about forward. I'm talking about backward. So now we have. Listen.
It's the same
So you
cycle,
see why you need the first cause, which is the uncaused cause, unless you want to introduce this fallacy of infinite regress. By the way, you said it correctly. It shouldn't exist. You're right. It does not exist.
Which does not exist?
Yes.
Yep.
Which one?
The infinity, the infinite chain of causation. A chain of causation, in order for it to come into existence, come into reality, it must have a beginning. It must have a beginning. In order for the chain, in order for the chain to start, it must have a beginning.
See, you just need to create. No. You just need to create that premise that there needs to be a beginning. There needs to be a cause in order to prove your point that there is God, right? You just need to have that argument to be.
I'm saying in order to avoid infinite regress, which is a fallacy in itself.
Yeah, you create.
What is the solution for the infinite regress? Let's see if you know that.
I don't know that. Nobody knows it. No scientist knows it.
Because
nobody knows what happened prior to the Big Bang.
Listen.
Right?
It is like saying a square triangle. Does it exist?
No.
I can use a term square triangle, but in reality, does it exist?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Is it a triangle or a square?
It's either a triangle or a square.
No. A triangle has how many sides?
3 sides.
Okay, so if I said 4-sided triangle, does it exist?
A triangle has 3 sides.
I know it has 3 sides,
So
but does a 4-sided triangle
there is no
exist?
4-sided triangle.
Very good. You see, this is called a logical fallacy. So I can use terms, but it doesn't mean that it should exist in reality.
See, but there is no proof for that, right? You're just making a statement that somebody.
Okay, show me the proof for infinite regress then.
I don't have it.
Exactly, so it doesn't exist. Let's come to the agreement then.
No, it doesn't. See, that's what I'm saying. See, if you don't know something, you attribute a term, there is a cause, God created it, and then you make your whole
I'm using deductive reasoning. I still haven't brought in any holy books. Have you noticed that? I'm still using deductive reasoning. But you're failing even in the logic.
Exactly.
Okay, so infinite regress doesn't really exist because it's a hypothetical situation, just like a square triangle. Okay, another example for you. Does a married bachelor exist?
See, you said the same thing, and one example is saying the same thing.
Okay, good. So there are logical flaws or fallacies or impossibilities or non-existent things which I can use terms, but it doesn't really exist. Similarly, infinite itself. You know the term infinite itself. In reality, do you see it? In anything? Is anything infinite?
What do you mean reality? We are on this earth. It's a small spectrum of sense that we have. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think. I mean, we have the capability to.
Brother, this is a logical. It's not for you to go and find out through a telescope.
Yeah.
This is a question based on logic.
Yeah.
Infinity, we use this term in everyday life. Yeah. Like you said, nothing doesn't exist. You see the term nothing, we use. But if I ask you, go and find me nothing, what are you going to say?
Nothing is a term, right?
Yeah.
Because we thought that, see, that's what I'm saying. See, that's based on a limitation of people's understanding.
He's getting there, but I don't know, sometimes sometimes he disconnects because as soon as the word God comes, he gets the wires go haywire.
I think you are straightforward.
All right, so what you need to do is listen. You know why I told you about this infinite regress? Because in reality, you cannot have an infinite chain of causation. It has to have a first cause, which is uncaused. Okay, and that is the only way the earth, the universe, everything will exist. Otherwise, nothing will exist. It has to be independent. It has to be uncaused. It has to be the first cause. All right. It has to have certain attributes, like for example, to bring something into existence, like a creator. So that's why we say, if you look at the attributes, of Allah, it fits perfectly.
No. That is where I disagree, right?
Which part? Where I disagree. Which part do you disagree? See, again, he got triggered by the term God.
No. Something you're creating something from nothingness.
How?
Something cannot be created from nothingness.
I didn't say it was created. Allah is not created. Allah is eternal.
No, that is what I'm saying. You said there is a creator which doesn't have a causality, right?
Yeah, it's self-existing.
So that's what I'm saying. That is not possible.
Why? Based on whom?
See,
Based on whom?
yeah,
Based on whom? Based on logic?
based on logic, yeah.
That's why you have to study what a necessary being is.
Yeah.
already
See
explained
that.
The reason you haven't studied this,
See,
you don't know infinite regress,
no,
you don't know necessary
a necessary
being, you don't know these things, so you
See,
have to go and study it before you start dismissing things, you know.
No,
Go and
you-
study it, my friend.
Yeah.
Don't be arrogant.
Yeah,
In
I'm not
life,
being
if you,
arrogant, man. I'm
in
not
life,
being
if you are
arrogant.
arrogant, then you will never understand anything.
You just want to, see, I understand you want to prove that, okay, somebody created something from nothingness. But my point is, whoever it is, there is no existence without a causality. So everything is causal of something
Which law of logic says that? You just made it up.
Yeah.
Show me which law of logic says that.
No, I just said that.
I said in order for something to exist, it
Yeah.
must have a first cause.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will
It's
not
not a
exist.
it's not a first
There is no
cause.
such thing
No,
as infinite chain of
See, for
causation.
anything to happen, there should be a cause for that. And for that to happen,
Why? Why can't it self-exist?
No, it can't.
Why?
You tell me how.
No, you made a claim, so tell me why.
No,
Why should I help
as
you
per
with your
my-
homework?
no.
Go do your homework and
No,
come back
no,
otherwise.
that's what I'm saying.
Stop making claims you
Yeah.
can't back up.
Yeah.
I backed up everything I said.
No, you did not.
Yes.
You did
Okay,
not.
which part did I not back up?
Because the same part, right?
Which part?
You said something can exist without cause.
Something can exist.
Yeah.
In order for the first thing to exist.
Yeah. What do you mean? First
Bro,
time?
I'm giving you the answer.
Yeah,
Calm down.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm calming down.
Because
right?
your body language
I
doesn't
did
say
not-
you're
I
calm.
did not- See,
Your
if you-
body language
see,
does not say
just
you're
prove
calm.
your point.
My
Just
My
prove your
point is this,
Yeah.
that you cannot have an infinite chain of causation. That is a logical fallacy. If there was such a system, then you, like the library example I gave you, I don't know even if you understood it.
That
If
is
you-
not an example, man. You just made up something which didn't have
Yeah,
any
it's called-
logical.
that's why it's called hypothetical.
No. It didn't have any logical basis to it.
Really?
You
So
said a
okay,
library
let's see if
where
you,
somebody-
let's see your logic.
Yeah.
Does infinite exist in reality in anything?
As per our understanding, yes, infinity exists.
Example?
The universe itself, right?
The universe had a beginning.
No, that's what you say.
According to the scientists, it's 13.8 billion years old.
That is the beginning of the Big Bang. It's not. That is not the beginning of the universe.
So what is the beginning of the universe then?
That's what I'm saying. The singularity existed because of some reason. which
Okay.
you-
Is a singularity? Wait. Is a
which
singularity
which
eternal? Listen. Is a singularity eternal?
No, it is not. It happened
So
prior.
it had a beginning then.
No, it had a.
You see, this guy keeps contradicting himself without realizing it.
It is not. It is. I said.
In fact, you yourself said that there was something before the singularity.
Yes.
And you said it was independent. Are you going to backtrack now?
I didn't say it
It's
is
on
independent.
camera.
I didn't say it is independent. I
You
said
did say it was
singularity
independent.
happened-
In fact, I made this note
No.
clearly in front of him.
No.
I said, do not backtrack. And he did exactly that.
I did not say that.
He did-
I said singularity.
If I show you the recording,
singularity.
wait. If I show you the recording,
No, no,
will you admit you lied then?
No. Singularity.
Because either you forgot or you lied.
Singularity happened. Singularity happened.
Uncle,
because-
background noise is not necessary. Go away.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Singularity
will.
happened because of something that happened prior to that.
Sorry?
Singularity happened or singularity existed.
Okay, so what happened prior to it?
I don't know. Nobody
So
knows.
why are you making a claim then?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Nobody knows, and you make the claim that
I use deductive reasoning.
No. See,
Oh
that
my
is
God.
Yes.
I'm using deductive reasoning,
Yeah.
which you agreed with earlier.
No, I did not.
I said something cannot come from
See,
nothing. I said something cannot come from nothing. The universe or the singularity
Yeah.
couldn't create itself.
Yeah.
So what is the only possibility left?
Yeah.
That it came from something.
It came
And
from
you said
something.
that something was independent. Now you
No,
backtrack when
no,
you realize you're wrong.
I did not say that it is independent. I said it came from something. That
No.
something came from something else.
No, you said it was independent.
I said that singularity is independent, but it came from something. But
Okay.
that something.
So how will you get around the infinite regress logical
Why-
fallacy?
That's the point.
I don't need to.
You don't need to.
Yeah,
So
you
you're okay
understand-
with logical
see,
fallacies? Wow.
Anybody who wants to have God wants to create that that notion that okay, somebody created everything from the beginning, right?
So anyone can have logical fallacies and you'll believe it, yeah?
See, again, you said about logical fallacy and you gave me a silly.
I gave you the example of infinite regress.
No, that's a stupid.
You didn't even know
logic.
what it was.
Yeah, you gave,
until I told you.
You gave me a stupid logic, right? Saying about.
Also, infinite regress is
no,
a.
not infinite regress. The
So does infinite regress exist in reality?
the
Does infinite regress?
the example
that is the question now you need to answer. Does infinite regress
the example
exist in
that
reality?
you gave me that there's an infinite queue where somebody
Yeah.
is getting books from library. If somebody is getting,
I never said somebody is getting.
So then
I
what-
said there is a queue. People are waiting to get books. I never said somebody is getting the book.
is anybody getting the book?
No.
So then what is the queue about?
It's basically a for you to think.
No.
That is the question.
No. That
Exactly.
Can I just add something here?
No. That is a hole in that thing.
Is there a flaw in that question?
Yeah,
Is there a flaw?
There is a flaw.
There is a flaw.
flaw.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That is a key point.
Okay, that is the point.
We are saying this
It
is an
doesn't make
that
sense.
is a logic. That's the reason it's a logical fallacy.
No,
And
see,
it's-
there is
listen.
a
Sorry, just one
I
second.
understand. Let me say, there is a queue, infinite queue. There is a cursor which points to somebody in that queue. Yes or no? Is there a cursor?
Yeah, you can point a cursor to anyone. No
Anybody.
problem. Yeah.
If there is a point.
But you cannot point a cursor to the beginning of the queue.
No, agreed.
because it's infinite.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Doesn't matter, man.
In order to understand this, you need
What
to
is
understand
precise?
that.
That's the question.
Go on, finish it.
So, there is a cursor in that queue
Yeah.
pointing to something.
Yeah.
That cursor is singularity.
What?
That cursor is singularity.
How?
So there can be infinite causation before that.
No. Wait.
Yeah.
So you're saying that cursor is a singularity.
Yes, that is.
But if this, in order for the singularity to exist,
Yeah.
to even exist,
That's what I'm saying. There are.
bro, can I finish the
yeah,
point?
Yeah.
I'll let you finish.
Yeah, tell.
In order for the singularity to exist, if the causation is, if the causation is infinite, then
he's
he's not even listening. This guy, brother Malayali, please listen here.
Hey, I came here to beat somebody, man. You got
beat
me
somebody.
Meet somebody.
Oh, meet somebody. Okay, no problem.
And in between the discussion, that guy left.
This is this is the will of Allah.
Yeah.
So infinite. In order for that singularity to exist in
Yeah.
that chain of
Events.
chain of
There should be a cause before that.
chain of infinite regress. Because of the infinite regress, that singularity will not exist even.
It will exist.
Okay, explain how.
You just contradicted yourself. You
How?
just said there is a chain of events, infinite chain of events.
Yeah.
And there is a cursor which points to an event.
Yeah.
And that event is singularity. Okay? Singularity is that event where the cursor is pointing to at that point of time, 13.8 billion years back.
Yeah.
Yeah? So if that is an infinite line of causation, infinite line, so there are infinite causation prior to that, and there is infinite causation after that. Things will happen.
How?
It will continue to
How?
happen.
Is
One
there,
thing will lead to another.
so is there a first cause?
No, there is no.
So wait. If without the first cause,
Yeah.
how will you get this chain?
Why should there be a first cause? One thing needs to have, one thing needs to have a cause prior to that. That's it. And that thing needs to have a cause
Yeah,
prior to
but
that.
that means everything is. Listen.
Doesn't need to
Okay.
be-
So
doesn't need-
so
doesn't need
you're saying everything in the chain is dependent, yeah?
Yeah, it's
No one is independent.
depending on the one before that. That's
Yes,
it. Yeah.
but the one before that doesn't end.
Yeah, it won't. Why does it need to end?
So everything is.
Why does it need to end?
That means everything is dependent.
Yeah, it is
okay.
dependent
So
on something prior
that
to
is
that.
not a necessary thing then.
What do you mean?
You can't point
Exactly.
point the cursor then.
In order
point
for the
it-
necessary being, it should not
No,
be
no.
dependent.
I can point a cursor to an event that happened. Any event that happened.
Brother, he's answered the question
Not
already.
the infinity.
No, listen.
No.
If it's
He's
no,
already
I'm
answered the
saying-
question.
no,
He's
no,
saying
no.
he's saying
I did not,
every
I did
point,
not.
every event in that chain is dependent.
Yeah.
That means that means the entire chain is dependent.
Yeah, it is.
That means it's not necessary
It is,
at all.
It is. Anything is dependent on something prior to that.
No. Okay. Define
That is-
necessary being again.
See, come on, man.
Come on, man.
The problem.
Come on, man.
You are just
Bro.
contradicting yourself.
Yeah. Go out. Go eat your paratha,
I
dosa,
know
whatever.
paratha,
Okay.
whatever it is.
Okay.
You are just contradicting yourself.
By the way, we'll let the people
You
decide.
understood my point.
No.
Yeah, we'll let the people decide. No problem. By the way, thanks for your time. Yeah. Okay. So, unfortunately, this is what we come up with. People haven't studied logic. They haven't studied philosophy, and they start saying that, oh, we understand everything. The arrogance is like off the Richter scale here. Unfortunately, this is what we come with. But alhamdulillah, at least I think at one point when he said independent, I thought he understood, but it looks like he did not understand, because he immediately changed his mind later on that that's something before the singularity is not independent, it is actually dependent. So if a chain is dependent, then it is not necessary. The world can exist without it. All right? The only thing that makes sense is if the chain had a beginning, then only the chain will exist. Okay? The causation cannot be infinite. It has to start somewhere in order for you to avoid infinite regress. Go and look up this term, brothers and sisters, please. If you want to study this reason as to why we believe God exists, why we believe that all of this exists, hence something prior to it must exist, and that something has certain attributes. Like it should not be dependent itself. It cannot be dependent, and it cannot be something that can end as well. So it must be eternal, it must be self-sufficient, it must not depend on anything for it to exist. Okay? And this is the reason we say in Surah Al-Ikhlas, Allahus Samad. Yes? So after Qul Huwallahu Ahad, say that Allah is one, we say Allahus Samad. What does the term Samad mean? It's a very, unfortunately in English there's no single term which can define this. Okay? But self-sufficient, independent, something on which everything else depends, but it doesn't depend on anything. And that is what we say, that Allah is the only one who is self-sufficient. He's the first cause, He's uncaused, and He's the one who created all of us, upon whom we depend. So we depend upon Him. And these attributes of Allah, Al-Khaliq, right, As-Samad, all of these are His attributes, which define Him as the one who is the Almighty God. So Alhamdulillah, in Islam we have answers to the most crucial questions, the most philosophical questions, the most pertinent questions. These existential questions which philosophers have been asking for so many years. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.